Welcome to the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of December 14th, 2020. Every week we chat about the things parents are talking about, complaining about, and obsessing about right now. I'm Terry Morrow, and I'm here with Catherine Haleko.
Hello.
And Nicole Eridix.
Hi there.
This week we are complaining about final exams and obsessing about she sheds. We're also taking a couple of breaks for an entertainment discussion and a recommendation roundup. Today we're talking about paying it forward. We saw a story about a massive pay-it-forward situation at a Dairy Queen with a whole line of people paying for the person behind them. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you do.
Yeah, and it went on for like days.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. I've never done anything like that. Never thought about it. Never had the guts to do it if I did think about it. But I recently had an opportunity online to buy things for strangers, and it was really satisfying. I would do it again. So we got to thinking, if we were going to pay it forward in a parenting sort of way, what would you pay forward to new moms, moms of school-age kids, teens, etc.? If you could just buy somebody something that would be helpful to them, and then expect them to, I guess, buy something for the same thing when they're done. I would buy any parent of young adults. Well, it doesn't cost any money, but, well, I guess it does. Some form of surveillance of your child. Whatever the app is.
Yeah.
Here, I'll pay for that app for a month for you, honey. You're going to need
awesome.
it. You're going to want it. It'll make you feel so much better.
Yeah.
But that's not a simple thing to pay forward. So I don't know. What are your guys?
That's
Nicole,
actually a really good idea.
What would you pay forward to parents of college and medical school aged young people?
Oh, Lord.
Or way back in the day of much younger children?
Well, I think certainly with like high school kids, I would definitely... this is more advice as opposed to paying forward.
I think that paying it forward doesn't have to be a material thing.
Because I would definitely tell parents to not stress about the courses their kids are taking or the number of sports teams they're on, or just, have them challenge themselves, but there's no need to knock themselves out unless, of course, the kids want to. But
that would be a good gift.
There's no need to go all out.
Yes.
with all those sports things.
That's the kind of thing that I would like to give to people, and I would like to advise people, but I know myself, those things don't necessarily have an off button. Maybe I would
You would worry anyway.
Pay forward permission to make all the mistakes you like and blame them on me. That would be the pay it forward. It was that lady we saw at the Dairy Queen. She's the one that made me obsess over everything you were doing, sweetie, not me. I wouldn't have done it.
And you know what? Actually, sorry, I just thought of something because I was looking for it in the store today. And if I ever got my hands on it, I would definitely buy handy wipes in bulk. And then I would pay that for to moms of toddlers and young children.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Handy wipes for your car, handy wipes for your purse, for your house, for
you can never have enough.
You can never have enough handy wipes.
That would be the perfect pay it forward, is just everywhere you go when you see a parent with a young child, just hand them a package of wipes.
Totally.
Just have like a big bag.
I have seen, like, once in a while, if you go in a restroom and they have a diaper changing station where someone has left like extra diapers and wipes and things there. Yeah, because, like, that's a stressful moment if you're and you're like, I don't have a diaper.
That's true.
That is a perfect example. That would be very nice.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, of, being the parent of a figure skater and a hockey player. Like, especially for my son when he started in hockey, they do have a program where they lend you all the league lends all the equipment to families when kids are just starting out because that's a lot of stuff and it's expensive. And what if your kid isn't into it? Like they just want to try it. So that's a really nice
That's a great program.
and that's a way to kind of, promote the sport, but also help people out. And also then, if your child does decide to do that, then once they've outgrown things, you can donate them back. You can buy new things. Once you get to the point where you're buying things, then donate them. So
Yeah, I think there may be similar things done in music programs. Like if your child decides they don't want to play that instrument anymore, you could give it to a kid who will play
pass
it.
it on. Yes.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
If
something
you could just
that is-
gather together all the things that your child tried and did not like and pass them on to the next family.
Actually, that's a really good idea. The soccer cleats, the ballerina shoes.
Right.
dance
Yeah,
shoes.
because sometimes they don't, they really don't have much wear.
No.
But, you're
I mean, I guess people sell them. They sell them on.
Yeah.
right. So you could pay it forward by not selling it,
Right.
giving it away.
I mean, the next family, you pass it to the next family. If the kid tries the thing and likes it, then they can go invest the money to buy new stuff. But these will be the tryout stuff, right?
Right.
And then if you do get nicer ones for your kid, then you pass these on to the next family where the kid says, I think I might like to play the trumpet, or skating might be fun, or could I try ballet? Here, try it with this first before you invest all the big bucks.
Oh, this is a little COVID related, but actually something we're already doing is we've just started passing on puzzles to people.
Oh.
And we get them in
Oh,
return. Yeah, so we're
That's
just kind of like whoever, we just kind of throw it out there to people that we know. Does anybody want a puzzle? And then they'll say yeah, and then we'll drop it off, or we get a puzzle dropped off at our house. So just to kind of keep our family.
cool.
Yeah, it's kind of a cool
That's
thing.
neat.
It's kind of like a pay forward thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what a good idea, because you get bored of the same one. You can't
Yeah,
really do it
totally.
twice.
Once you've done it once.
Yeah, you're not going to do it again.
Yeah.
Board
So-
games would be good too if you could have like a rotating store of board games,
Totally.
so that when you get bored with the board game, you can trade it to somebody else.
Yeah, and because they're expensive, right? It's
Yes.
like, a puzzle is, a good puzzle is like up at like $15, $16, $17.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah,
and board games as well. But that's been something that we've actually been doing in real life, is passing on puzzles. So,
What a good idea.
yeah. I'm just thinking baby wise. I feel like I would just, probably diapers is the most useful thing.
Yeah.
In Target, pick up some diapers, go to the checkout. You'll likely have a mom behind you in the checkout with a baby or a young child, and just pass them the diapers.
That's a nice
Once you've
idea.
bought them. That'd be kind of,
Well, it's nice if you have friends or just people in your group of acquaintances that, your kid outgrows a diaper.
Yeah.
And you
Oh,
have still a
yeah.
giant pack
Oh,
of them.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can pass them on. I've done that when my kids were in daycare. Like, you supply your own diapers, or
Yeah.
we did at ours, but they would always have some, just spares.
Yeah.
So you could pass the outgrown ones, outgrown but unused diapers along.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Or sippy cups. Like just sippy cups that were not your child's favorite or were barely used. Like I just feel like there's always a need for a sippy cup.
I had that actually with the particular bottles and nipples.
Oh,
Like there
yes.
was one kind that my son liked, and that was the only one he
Yes.
would use. And actually at the daycare they found some that somebody else wasn't using anymore, and they gave them to us because I could not find them in the store anymore. Like
Yes.
for some reason they were like discontinued or some
my.
crazy thing. So they did actually pass them on to me from another family, and it was a lifesaver because that kid would not
Yeah.
use like extremely. We did a weekend episode recently about brand loyalty, and my child was he was loyal to those
Same.
latex things. He did
Yes.
not want anything else.
It was Playtex.
And then at 8 months, he gave it all up and just drank out of a cup.
Wow. Yes,
Yeah.
we went through that too with my son. We had so many different bottles and nipples and oh my gosh, I remember that. Yeah, I could
Then
pass
when
that
he
on.
was 8 months old, the child care provider just said, "You don't just send the milk in a cup because he doesn't need bottles anymore."
Wow.
Okay.
Yep. So I would have like 3 sippy cups that I had to pack for him for childcare.
see,
But
sippy
luckily
cups are important.
He wasn't. He didn't care so much about what the sippy cups were like. Like he
Wasn't
didn't
as
have
fraught.
a brand loyalty like he did for the other stuff. My.
I know. I feel like there's so, outside, whether it's advice or not, I just feel like there's so much that we could, you're like, oh, you're going to need this one day. Here, let me get this for you because you're going to need it.
Yeah. Just put together a little kit of essentials and just hand it out when you see
Yeah.
parents. You're going to need this.
Right? Or even,
Right, because it just for any kind of, it's your toddler survival kit, your new skater survival kit, your kid with this particular special needs survival kit. Like,
Yeah.
there's many different ways that you could pass along your hard-earned knowledge.
You're a mom starting with a kid in special ed toolkit.
Yeah. Here is your 3-ring binder that you're going to need. Here's your recipes for cookies that you're going to have to bake.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
backpack.
Here's your glossary of stupid language you're going to have to use. It could be useful.
Yes.
Here's the bottle of wine you'll need after each meeting. Or possibly during.
So sad. Yeah, no, that definitely some sort of survival kit. And you could just stand outside of that location and just hand it out as people come in.
Here's your box of tissues.
They would not be freaked out at that at all.
No.
Well, you
box
can
of
also
tissues.
listen to our podcast for lots of hard-earned advice.
We are always paying it forward.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
We are always sharing what we know. So tune in tomorrow for our entertainment-themed round 2, because that's important. And later in the week to find out what we're complaining about, obsessing about, and recommending right now. We're always interested in what you have to say, so drop us a comment on our website, our Facebook page, or Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat.